at least
Oh,
go on, at
do you have
least
it?
go on
You have
record.
you have their phone number?
No, I'm gonna call the police. I'm not gonna engage them.
Oh.
No, no way. I'm not having that discussion.
Mm-mm.
Nope. No, thank you. No. So, yep. I just decided today that I'm going. I don't have that much more to go on Anasazi's song, so I'm finishing it.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't even see what you were stitching on.
Yep. That's what I'm stitching on. Hi, folks. Good to have you with us. Thanks for joining. I hope people. I'm trying a new headset, so I'm not tethered by a cord. I hope people can hear me all right. Tend to be a
Yeah,
loudmouth anyway.
I can hear you.
But if this works, it's going to be fantastic. This is my bone conduction headphones. Hello,
Oh,
everybody. Yeah, I love them. Hey,
actually, you
everybody.
sound really good.
Really?
Now
Oh,
that you
good.
say it, I don't ever pay attention.
Thanks.
Well, you know.
We
Oh.
talk for hours and I just ignore you. But don't take it personal.
Oh, shoot.
Don't take it personal. Hi, folks. Welcome on a Saturday night here. We have heavy storms in the area. Power usually doesn't go out, but if things disappear all of a sudden, that's what happened. Hi, everybody. So the first half hour, Fire Poppies. All the poppies are here tonight sponsoring us. So we're glad to have that. Second half hour will be the Shepherd's Needle.
Does Susan have any specials? Are we going to wait to say those?
Oh, I thought we'd wait till we had enough people here.
Okay.
That's what I thought anyway.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Sometimes I think.
You know,
Then there's other times where, I just slop through life.
well, they're liking your new project.
Okay, yeah, this is Anasazi's song. I decided I'm going to finish it up. It's been sitting around too long. So it's getting finished. You got to be darn close to having that thing done, aren't you?
I hope
Lana?
soon. Yeah, I hope I am soon.
I know neither one of us has had much time to stitch, that's for sure.
No.
No. Hi, folks. So we're sponsored by here, the first half hour, Fire Poppies. And get in a word for Fire Poppies. Remember, they have the Lowry stands. So if you're looking for Lowry stands, connect with the, what is going on here? If you got looking for a stand, Lowry stands from Fire Poppies with accessories and everything, so that's a good thing. And then Susan Winter is signing people up for the Hands-on Design Secret Santa series, the Heart and Hand Christmas Square Dance series, and the 365 Days of Warm Woolly Welcomes by Amy Brukin that starts in June. So contact her to get on that list. And then she'll also be doing the Brenda Gervais Coming to America series. And not sure when that starts, but anyway, contact Susan and she
I
will
think
fix
it's
you up.
August.
August?
I
Ooh.
think I think that's when it's coming in August, but it's like you have to tell them ahead if you're going to do it because it's a limited, and I understand that it's like if you don't sign up, too bad.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, limited like that. Ooh.
Yeah, very limited.
So get in or forget about it, huh?
Yeah, right.
Wow. There we go with that. Ooh. Okay, so yeah, check out the Fire Poppies, firepoppies.com. Now we're giving away tonight 2 charts from 2 charts from the heart. From the heart, Wendy Petros has been kind enough to give us 4, so we're giving away 2 tonight. So it's at the top there, Vonna at WeTalkFiber.com. The usual quarantine goes in the subject line, and put your name in the body of the thing, and then we'll have a drawing. So, but send it to Vonna. Don't send it to me. Please don't send it to me. And here, I'll show you what the winning things are. I think. My new software is not working. All right, there's the first one. This is called Sampler Petites Part 1. So there's the first one. Sampler Petites Part 1. So to get in the drawing, Vonna at WeTalkFiber.com, right there at the top. And then quarantine is the subject line, and name in the body of the email, and you get in on the drawing. Got to do it before 9 o'clock Eastern time before we sign off. Then the other one, this is a good one here. The light is terrible, isn't it? Just a second, see if I can fix that. There. From the heart, Bee Skep Garden. This is a nice one. Little sampler. So those are the 2 for tonight. Bee Skep Garden and From the Needle, and Sampler Petites number 1. So those are the 2 for tonight. So get in your email and get in on the drawing. Yay. And I'm testing new software that's supposed to help me, and it has failed me. So I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Yeah, it checked out on me. Not helpful. So we got that going. Drawing tonight, so get in on that. Send the emails. And then, Vonna, we had, 8 winners Wednesday night?
We had 8 winners. Are you ready for them?
Do it.
All right. We had a whole heck of a lot of people that entered. We had 151 people that entered this one. And our number 1 was Beth Kiley, Poppy Thistle. You are our first winner of the Erica Michaels giveaway. So let's see. Beth Kiley, a.k.a. Poppy Thistle. All right. Number 2.
You had good energy with that one, Vonna. That was excellent.
Thanks. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try to keep my energy high. Okay. Number 2 winner is Elaine Williford. Elaine Williford. You are our second winner on the Erica Michaels giveaway. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Number 3.
Oh, that helped. That helped. That whoop thing helped. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's good. Nancy Harbath. Nancy. Here I go again. I'm starting to not talk right. Nancy Harbath. Number 3 is our number 3 winner. Nancy Harbath. Come on down. You're the next winner on Erica Michaels giveaway on the Quarantine Stitch Hour. Number 4 is Julie Roughton. She is our number 4 winner on the Erica Michaels giveaway. Julie Roughton. Number 5. This is a nightmare, all these pages. Number 5 is Allison Ford. Allison Ford is our 5th winner on the Erica Michaels giveaway. Number 6 is Donna Simpkins. Donna Simpkins is our number 6th winner. Number 7 is Sharon Normandou. Or I think it's Normandou. Sharon Normandou is our number 7 winner, and our last winner. It was the last time when I pushed the old random number generator. and it turned out to be Laurie Leonard. Laurie Leonard. Silly Wag Girl. Silly Wag Girl. I think that's probably Washington. Was the Gmail. Laurie Leonard. Learnard. Laurie Leonard. Hey, was anybody here that was a winner? Anybody got a bingo? Is there any bingos?
Poppy Thistle, it says. Poppy Thistle is here.
Oh, she was. Okay, so do you want me to go through them again, saying real quick? Beth Kiley, number 1. Number 2 was Elaine Williford. Number 3 was Nancy Harbath. Number 4 was Julie Roughton. Number 5 was Allison Ford. Number 6 was Donna Simpkins. Number 7 was Sharon Normandeau. It's Normandeau. Is that Normandeau? That's what I think.
Sounds pretty close to me.
Okay, and then number 8, Laurie Leonard. Laurie Leonard. Woohoo! There she is, Laurie Leonard. Am I saying your name right, Laurie? I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Awesome.
Vonna, I'm gonna make a guess. I'm gonna make a guess that whether you say their names right or not, they'll be happy to be winners.
Okay, great. Oh, bingo. She's Allison. Thank you. All right. Awesome. Bingo, bingo, bingo. How many bingos did we have? Okay, then we have our Jessica Grimm. I'm going to give away that one too, or as well, right?
Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm.
Okay, Jessica Grimm's winner. Come on down, Cheryl Whiteman. Cheryl Whiteman is our Jessica Grimm giveaway winner. Woohoo!
All right,
Cheryl Whiteman. Okay, awesome. Okay, now my important part's over with.
Yep. So Vonna will send emails to you, and then you send your address back, and then Linda Stoltz at Erica Michaels, she's going to send those out. She'll autograph them and send them out to you.
Okay.
You know, one thing I learned from that, Vonna.
What?
That whoever does the announcing on The Price is Right, his job is absolutely safe. I learned that. Yeah.
You know what, Gary?
What's that?
If we were just me and you, I would tell you to do something. Like take
You
a
would.
blind leap. No. No, I don't care. Yeah, no, it is absolutely. See, I can't talk. I can't talk at all.
See?
Oh, Wendy Petros is here. Thank you, Wendy. You're giving
Hi,
away
Wendy.
tonight.
Yep. Giving away. Yes, thanks for contributing, Wendy. That's terrific. Good to have you with us. Yep, so Vonna at WeTalkFiber.com, quarantine in the subject line, and then your name in the email body, just like every time. And that will get you in the drawing for the Bee Skep Garden and the Needle Art by Wendy, both from, Bee Skep Garden and Sampler Petites, both from Needle Art by Wendy. So here's horribly glary picture there. Here, maybe this will help. Nope, doesn't help. Anyway, I'll show them again later. So get that in before 9 o'clock Eastern Time to get on that list. And thanks to Wendy for contributing. That's fantastic. Hey, I had two things. Thanks so much to everybody for the tweezer help. And I've had a couple people today saying they're having trouble finding us on YouTube. And are people having trouble? Because I don't know what to do about it, but a couple people couldn't find us on YouTube, and I did a search, and every time Fiber Talk came up right at the top, so I'm not sure. But if we're having trouble, I need to know about it because I need to try and figure out something. I don't know what.
Gary, Ronnie Vaughn wants to know what your stitch that you're doing presently is called.
Oh, I think this is a made-up stitch. This is called. It's Anasazi's song. Here, let's see if I can. Yeah, there's the. Where is that? Come on. There, it's a rug. It's supposed to look like rug ends. Let me see if I can focus it, but maybe it's there.
Oh yeah, like little tassels.
Yeah, I think it's just a made-up stitch that Carol Lake did to make it look like the tassels at the end of a rug. And it's not actually a formal stitch. I don't think you find it in a book. I think she just made it up, but it's effective.
Yeah.
It works. Yeah, and I'm doing it
Yeah.
with Elegance Silk Pearl number 8. So I have to do
Okay, so
this.
people are saying they can't find. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I want to say this before because we've had lots of feedback here about can they find us. She says there's several people that say they cannot find us. Doesn't show up in the list of subscriptions. You have to go to your channel, and I think that that is a function of live feeds, live shows, because it's not a published video. You have to go directly. You'll get like an email that says you're live, but you have to go to our channel because that's how I find us when we're going live is I have to keep on refreshing Fiber Talk until it shows us live, and then I click on it and then it takes me to the live. So I think that's what you have to do. I subscribe and dinged our bell too. So, but I do get emails. You just have to go to to our Fiber Talk channel and just keep on refreshing until it shows. Does that make sense? Does that what everybody makes sense? So that's how I do it.
Okay, all right. Well, that's very helpful because I don't want it to be hard, obviously. Because I can schedule the shows. I've learned I can schedule the shows, but when it comes to putting in the time, I don't know. It doesn't say if it's what time it is. So I guess I'll just put in my local time and hope that YouTube corrects it because I know that if you put in a schedule, you get a notification. So I'll do that. I'll schedule.
Okay.
I'll schedule Monday nights because I can schedule them all out a couple of weeks. I know that. So
Well,
I get.
I know that I get email like after we're over with and we're done. I always have an email that says Fiber Talk is live right now in my email that had been sent when we went live.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Okay, so people who are not subscribed then are the ones who are going to have trouble because.
Yeah, and then you just hit on the email link and it takes you straight to our live feed. But
right.
I think that's how it works.
It should.
Anyway.
Okay,
yeah, Barbara
all right, that helps.
says that for the live show, she just goes to her inbox and it's there. And when I click on it, the live show comes up. So, yeah, that's how it works. Or you can go directly to our YouTube and go to our channel where it says Fiber Talk and just keep on refreshing until the live feed shows up.
But all right, so new people. So then that's why new people are having trouble, is because it's not automatic. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, even then, if I schedule it, that's still not going to help because the schedule will only go to people who are subscribed. So that's still not going to help. People are just going to have to simply find us. I don't know how to do it otherwise.
Right.
I did a couple searches and we come right up.
Yeah.
It's not like we're buried under 50 other people. How many Fiber Talks are there? So, all right. It just frustrates me when people can't find us and they want to.
Yeah.
So, Gary, be nice to Vanna. What? Oh, I'm always nice to Vanna. But I can't let her get sloppy.
No.
Yeah. If you subscribe and you have notifications set up once that works. So everybody, that's working for everybody. I'm subscribed and have the same issue, but clicking on the link in the email works. I wonder, and when you subscribe, you have to choose the option that says I want all the notifications.
Yeah, and
see how
everybody is not going to be. Nope. Hey, thanks, Dee. Thanks a lot, Dee. I think really what it comes down to is that you're not going to be like, as soon as we go live, it's not going to be like, hey, there we are, right? I mean, there's always a lag. So, I mean, keep that in mind too. But when you click on, you start kind of, I don't know, do you start from the beginning when you click on? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't either. But
I think if you
anyways,
join live, you join whenever it is.
okay.
I think.
So I think that we've got like 315 people watching right now. So I think I need to go over the names again.
Okay.
Because I saw a couple people that I think were the winners that joined late. So, okay, so I'm going to go over the 8 Erica Michaels winners again. Just so they know. I mean, of course, I'll send emails, but I think it wouldn't be fun to hear your name being said. Okay. Beth Kiley. She knows. She knows it. Beth Kiley. I like to have conversations with myself. Elaine Williford, Nancy Harbath, Julie Roughton, Allison Ford, Donna Simpkins, Sharon Normando, or Normandou, I don't know, and Laurie Leonard. All right. So congratulations, people. Congratulations, people. Oh, Annette says, no, you start in the live, not at the beginning. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
Okay.
And who wins the Jessica Grimm
and
design?
Jessica Grimm is Cheryl Whiteman. Cheryl Whiteman, come on down. I haven't seen Cheryl Whiteman, but anyways, those are our winners. There you go. You'll be getting a whatever.
Email.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to send them an email, Vonna.
Yeah, I know. I need to take some vitamins.
Now, we're sponsored by Fire Poppies, and they are a distributor of the Lowry stand. So if you're looking for a stand, give Susan a call. Make her call England a whole bunch of times and order stuff. Make her call them. Make her memorize that phone number. So Lowry stands, and then get on the list now at Fire Poppies for Secret Santa, Hands-On Design, Christmas Square Dance, Heart in Hand, and 365 Days of Warm Woolly Welcomes by Amy Brukin in June. All those series, get on the list if you're a person who does those series or wants to start, and Susan will make sure you get your stuff at the appropriate moment. FirePoppies.com. And there's other things at Fire Poppies, not just those things. You can get other things. Susan will be happy to help you out. Her store is closed, so she's just sitting around in front of the fireplace, so make her work. And that is the one of the purposes of doing these things. One is to get together and talk about needlework, but the other is to remind you to help your local needlework shops or needlework shops in general by doing online purchasing as you go through the days here. And I would really be much better off if I was paying attention to what I'm stitching, because I wouldn't have to keep taking things out.
I am like, Susan's here. Susan of Fire Poppies is in the house.
Well, welcome, Susan. Good to have you with us. See, she's just sitting in front of the fireplace right now, so she joined us. Put her to work. Make her buy stuff. Make her ship stuff.
Her store is open.
Her store is open? Oh. How'd she get away with that? Wow. I'm impressed. Everything under the sun is closed here.
Yeah, everything is closed here too. Okay, so I am going to tell you a story.
Well, that'll be exciting.
I know. I like to tell stories. It's not really that great of a story, but it's a story nonetheless.
Right.
We have have you seen those like parachute sunshades? They're called I don't know exactly what they're called. But anyways, we have a deck, and we're like on the corner of the, so like when we go out to set on our deck, it's like, hello, everybody in the neighborhood can see us because we're on a hill. We're the tallest house. We're on a corner. Anybody that drives by, walks by, looks out their window, they can see us. So, anyways, we have this like canopy, and plus we don't have any trees. So we have this like canopy thing. We didn't want to pay for one of those awnings or, build on or anything. So, uh, we got this parachute canopy about like 3 or 4 years ago. We put that up today. It's the earliest we put it up.
Yeah.
I would like to sit outside and cross stitch and stuff, while it's kind of nice still, not so freaking hot. And so anyways, I begged Keith and he did it for me.
You begged him. Okay.
Yeah, I have to I go, please, when we were going for our walk today, I said, can we put up the canopy? And he was like, I wasn't going to do it this early. And I go, oh, come on. And he goes, well, you said something yesterday. I'm going to put it up tomorrow. And I go, well, why can't we put it up today? And he goes, okay, I'll put it up today. So we put it up today.
So basically you were whining.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I kind of was whining.
Yeah.
Please,
okay.
can we put it up today?
Just for clarity here.
Yeah, just for clarity, I was whining. And so then, but this is so sweet. I have like in Boston and that area, Maine, that area, they have those like wind dinger bell things. They look like a triangle and they have a big gong and it's a wind thing. My mom got me that for Christmas. And so I said, I had that and I have my wind chimes, my like little like fairy tinkle wind chimes. And I have 4 gnomes that I always decorate our deck with.
Are they named?
No.
Oh, okay.
And but anyways, do you know that he went and got those for me and put them out there? Isn't that nice?
That is really nice.
Man. And he went and got the gnomes and decorated the gnomes, or put them on the deck. Had one peeking in the window so that we could see it when we were eating.
That's right, decent of him.
Yeah, I thought that was so sweet. What a nice guy he is.
Yeah. Good thing you married him.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So we went
what?
We went to the grocery store today. That was Harbor Bells. Yeah, that's what they're called. See, the Maine Moose Mom. She knows because she must live in Maine. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm sorry. I was reading. I'm really concerned that people aren't finding us. It's really bugging me. So I was reading some of the things.
I think people can find us. I just think that they don't understand how it works. And I don't mean that hateful.
Yeah. Sherry Price says our live chats don't show up in my subscription list like the other channels. Wonder if I have a setting wrong or something.
So when people go live, it's listed it doesn't list in my subscription. I get an email or I get an alert on my iPad, but I have never, like in my subscription list, it doesn't say, hey, this person is live.
Yeah. I'm just concerned about that. So Fire Popsy sponsoring. Now, the other thing that we need to mention is our Easter Sunday Stitchathon, noon to 6 Eastern time. Folks, please help spread the word on this. Go WeTalkFiber.com. I pinned the notification on the homepage, and now there's a link so you can download the artwork that Vonna created, and please use that and share it. I really want this to have a lot of people coming, if we can do it. So anything anybody can do to help spread the word is really appreciated.
Oh, on our Easter
Yeah, because we've got a lot of people are giving things that we can give away. Like it's starting to really get to be a lot, so that's going to be fantastic. We'll be giving stuff away all afternoon. Yeah. I got to figure
I
out
don't
this
know.
live
Maybe
show.
you're going to have to, because it seems like half the people say that it shows on their subscriptions and half of
Yeah.
them don't.
Yeah.
I
And I
get
wonder.
notifications.
Yeah, I wonder if people, if it's, I don't know.
Well, don't make yourself sick about it.
Well, it just frustrates me. Shouldn't be hard these days. So, yep. Well, I'll work it out. Oh, there you go, Melanie Smith. I'm late because we're installing a new water heater. There's a nice day. Jeez, that's the worst. I think that may be one of the worst things because you have to discover it because the water leaks all over, and then you get to go from there.
Oh, see, did you see what Candidate Kerr said? She said, when I got the bell notification tonight, I opened it and it said that Fiber Talk was starting in 36 seconds.
Well, okay. I think that might be part of it. You got to check that so I'll get all the notifications. Susan Winter, we're coming up with some fun things for the Easter giveaway. All right. It's going to be fun. I'm really starting to get juiced up about this Easter thing. I think we got ourselves an afternoon of fun here.
Mm-hmm.
Giving away stuff and talking to people, and because it's quite clear now that everybody's just going to be home. There's going to be very few family gatherings, that's for sure. So it's going to be exciting.
It's like hitting Indiana now.
Yeah.
We've jumped overnight. So I don't see that this is going to end anytime soon.
No. Well, we're going on doing these through April. So tomorrow is Gayanne Rogers. That's a good one. Can't wait for people to hear that one.
It's 8:30, Gary.
Okay. So thanks, Susan. Thanks, Fire Poppies, for sponsoring that first half hour. Go to that firepoppies.com. Get a stand. Get on the list. Susan's got all kinds of stuff there, and her store's open. Well, that's she's got to be in the minority, so that's a good thing. So go into the store. That's great. Okay. Thank you, Susan. And then remember now to get in on the. I better pay attention to what I'm doing first.
To get in on the drawing for tonight, which is 2 patterns from Wendy Petros, which is Needle Arts from the Heart, right?
Yes.
Needle Arts from the Heart.
From the heart. From the heart. Yep.
Okay, so just send to Vonna at wetalkfiber.com in the subject line quarantine, and all I need is your name, and then we'll announce you when next time we're on Monday night. So
right,
Vonna at wetalkfiber. Okay.
All right, now I'm gonna don't be scared. I'm gonna put me on the camera, so don't be scared. Here's the first one that we're giving away tonight: Sampler Petites Part 1. Sampler Petites Part 1. Sorry about the glare. Wasn't set up for this tonight. So Sampler Petites Part 1, 3 little pillow things. I know somebody who might, if she's got time, might finish them for you. Looks, but you're booked. Looks like
I've been working every day this week, and I have 31 packages waiting.
Oh my. Sampler Petites Part 1, we're giving that away. And then my favorite of the 4 that we got from Wendy is the Bee Skep Garden. I like that one. That's a good one. So Bee Skep Garden. Those are the 2 for tonight. So get your email in before the end of the hour, and then we'll get you in the drawing, and then we'll announce that on Monday night. Is what we'll do. There, that's all we got there. Yep. And Shepherd's Needle sponsoring the second half hour. Now, through March 31st, 15% off your total purchase. You got to use the code FiberTalk. So 15% off of your total purchase through the 31st, and is putting in a gift with your order. Don't know what the gift is, but Ann's putting in a gift. So 15% off. Got to use the code FiberTalk when you order online, and Ann will fix you up. So that's a
Has
good thing.
anybody ordered from Ann and gotten their gift? I want to know what the gift is. How's the penguin quilt going? Ann's here too. Shepherd's Needle at this time is open, curbside, phone, and online.
There we go.
Penguin quilt. It's on my, I got it together and it's on my machine, currently being quilted, and I've got a freaking mess here. And it's being quilted. It takes, to do it on my embroidery machine, it takes a lot of time because I have to hoop and rehoop and hoop and rehoop to get the field set for my embroidery machine. But I'll get her done because that's who I am.
So you can do the whole thing on that sewing machine. You can quilt that whole thing.
But you just see, so my embroidery field is 8 by 12. That's the biggest field that I can. So think about that. When you have a full size quilt, how many times you have to hoop?
Yeah. So how long does it take to do one hoop worth of?
7 minutes.
Oh, so you kind of have to stick around then.
I rehoop it. I put it on my machine and I go walk away, and then it tells me when it sings to me when it's done.
Oh, I see. And how long does it take to redo the hoop?
Well, see, the hoop, rehooping it, you have to try to make it match. You know what I mean? Like you have to try to.
Right.
There's in and stop parts, so you have to make, and that takes some time because you have to pin your master copy on it, but you get pretty good at it, and you have to learn that it's not going to be perfect. Sometimes you're going to hit it and sometimes you're not, and it's like whatever, because if somebody's going to sit and look to see where your quilting stopped and ended, look, kiss my grits, that's what you have to think.
Yeah, I have to say, if you're going to sit there and study the quilting on a quilt to that degree, you need a life. So
yeah.
But now, if it was a long arm quilter, they just put it on and it just goes nonstop.
Well,
right?
There's two different long arm type of quilters. There are
of course there is.
There's long arm quilters that use pantographs. So they have to. So there's a design that you can put on. So a pantograph. You know what a pantograph is, right?
Yep.
Okay, so they have those, and so they still have to run the machine themselves, and but it's like a pantograph, or you can have edge to edge quilting with like a software type thing, and you just put it on and it goes.
It just goes.
You can do custom long arming where that is that they draw draw with their machine basically everything on the quilt.
Okay.
So there you go. Yes, I got my order from Shepherd's Needle and free gift. Tanya, I want to know what the free gift was.
Oh, Susan. I don't know if Susan Winters is here, but she had a page finish. Oh my, I'm so far behind. She had a page finish on that. What do we know what the gift is?
No, I don't know.
Oh,
I wonder
Tanya.
if it's a different gift every. Oh! Her gift from Shepherd's Needle was a beautiful wooden corner gauge and super fast service. Oh, that's awesome.
There we
Gary,
go.
That's what we need to look into getting. We need to look into getting FiberTalk corner gauges.
Well, just so happens I'm working on that.
Oh.
I forgot to tell you. Don't take it personal.
Robin never knows what Batman's up to.
Well, 99% of it, but I just forgot.
I'm being funny.
But, yep, working on that. I am. make some progress this week. We got the magazine to the printer Friday, so um, I can actually
Oh yeah,
breathe.
you were. Yeah, you've had a lot
Mhm.
going on.
Yeah, it gets to be every time. This this fringe stuff, it's every other one that you put the fringe on, and so I just want to keep going and just put fringe in, and
Sherry Price. I know, right, Sherry? It's true. She goes, laugh out loud. Gary is always forgetting to tell Vonna something. I know he is. It's okay though. He's got a lot going on. And probably my mind's like a sieve, so I probably wouldn't remember anyway. So
see, I'm not commenting either way because I don't win. Because actually, yeah, there's not too much you don't know. So,
no, there
and
isn't.
what you don't know, I forgot to tell you. So, hey Vaughn, I'm working on a corner gauge. Did I tell you?
You know, my husband says stuff similar to that. Like I told you that. No, you didn't tell me. Yes, I did. I am certain I told you. No, you did. I don't care. I really like to be in the dark, to be honest with you. Life is happier when you're in the dark.
Is it?
I don't mean that hateful. I mean that seriously. I don't like, yeah, I like to be in the dark. It's like, it's not as upsetting to me,
I
emotionally
see.
draining if
I
you're
see.
like in the dark.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shepherd's Needle sponsoring this half hour, 15% off. Get your orders in. Susan Winter's still here, so she finished a page on that fire poppies thing. If that thing gets done one day, that's going to be one stunning thing. Full coverage stuff. I'll tell you, I admire that. Yep.
Do you want to know what I did today? Besides, okay, so I did
Vanna?
make a deal. Yeah, you
Vanna,
want
what'd you
to?
do today?
Okay. So you know that Christmas house, that Hardinger Christmas house that
Yes.
I showed you last night?
Yes.
Well, I started like researching that lady. She has had several of those little houses, and a lot of them were in the cross stitch and needlework magazines. So I researched which ones were in there, and I went through uh, my magazines, and I got all of them.
Ooh, look at you.
I want to try to start one of those.
Why don't you?
Well, I don't have the threads. First of all, I got to get the threads.
Oh,
And then I think I'm going to have to change threads probably
yeah.
because it's old.
Right.
But anyways,
Yeah, those old charts. Yeah, I think anymore, a lot of those old charts, you pretty much just figure you're just going to have to start from scratch with,
Gary,
with
before
threads.
somebody wants to know what glasses you use.
What glasses? You
Yeah,
mean those Google Eye glasses?
yeah.
Oh, I just went to Amazon. Just went to Amazon and got reading and looked for reading glasses, and it was like 5 or 6 in a box for $20 or something, and they had magnifications up to. I got 5 times, but I think they have it almost to 8 times, like ridiculous. But yeah, I just went to Amazon. It was um, they got all kinds of them, so I just got cheap black ones for and you got so many in a box that I thought, hey, I could ruin any number of them and still be good. So yeah, just go to Amazon reading glasses, and there's all kinds of them there.
On
No.
Ellen is stitch. She's finishing and using her chopstick. Do you have your chopstick from Walmart? The Walmart chopsticks are superior. I just figured that out. If you watched Finishing with Fauna, you would have heard about my chopstick lessons. Hey, we're not doing Finishing with Fauna anytime soon, right?
No, the next one is me stitching,
Okay,
unless you want to
but
do
really,
one.
there's no. And really, we are like stitching all the time. So are we going to put that on hold until we go back to normal life?
Well, we could. We could.
Whatever you want to do, I don't care. I was just asking.
Well, whatever it is, I'll be sure and inform you. How's that?
Okay, that's good. That'll be good. Oh,
We got to do another sampler Sunday too. Got to get that
okay.
going. Yeah. So. Yep.
Pigpen
Waiting on
needle
the.
minders.
Yeah, that's another thing I get going on. Yeah. Pigpen needle minders. Yeah, all those things. Mm-hmm. I can work normal work days this week, so I can get that stuff done. It'll be fantastic. Well, I can at least move things along. So Shepherd's Needle took my order on the phone and pulled the threads and charts live. They mailed it same day. There we go. Whew.
Bingo bango.
Yep. I may need cataract surgery and not going to happen until we go. Yeah, those glasses. The glasses are fine. You know, it was. I got a box of them. I don't know, 6 or something like for nothing. That's cheap. So
Walmart has pretty nice ones too. You get 3 pairs of glasses, but they're not like in the 5 power range. But I have them, and they're kind of my favorite ones.
yeah,
Yeah.
nice. Yeah. Well, anyway, yeah, that's working for me. That whole deal. Yep.
Well, that's good. Are you wearing your googlies tonight? No, you're not.
No, using my magnifier. I think. Can people see that what I'm doing? Oh, it's because I got it turned over. Never mind. Because I'm getting another thread fired up.
Are we going to do one of those stitching lesson things on needles?
Sure.
Probably.
Sure. That's another thing we got to get recorded. We got to do that too. We got a full schedule coming up here, Vanna. Linda Wagner tried those from Amazon. They worked out. Yeah, you just got to be able to see through them.
And Lorraine Clark wants to know no sew finishing on your little freebie. Yeah, I've got to do that too. See, I don't even have time to go to the bathroom.
Is that what happened?
That's what I'm just like exploding, ready to explode. I don't have time to do anything.
That may be getting into too much information, but okay. This might be pushing it a little bit.
Oh, is there some place I haven't thought about that, Charlotte?
What's that?
Just the Be Kind fob, like on Instagram. Just do Fiber Talk Be Kind. Hashtag Fiber Talk BEEKIND. What about how about that? That sounds good, right?
What was the question?
Is there a place to post final pictures of the Be Kind fob when you get done doing it?
Oh, didn't think about that. Yeah, let me see what I can do about that. That's a good idea. I didn't think about
it. Vanna, when baking and basting, what color count of linen do you like best? I do it on any kind. This one is I think 28 count. But see, when you bake it, it shrinks up. So this really is about a 32 count once you get done baking it, because it'll shrink it up. And this is a Zweigert, I think. Just the even weave. I like even weave when I bake. And I like Lugana. I like 25 count Lugana to bake too, or 25 count even weave to bake and baste too. And that when it shrinks down, it shrinks down maybe to like close to a 28 count. sometimes. Depends on what the fibers are. But anyways, yeah, so I do a lot of, I could do any count does it, but I usually do 28 count and it shrinks down to like 32, and I do 25 or 25 count, depending how long you keep it in there. Did that make sense? But I have done all kinds of things, all counts. Okay, Lana, I tried one of your finishes today, and I love how it turned out. Thanks so much. Well, I'm so happy that you did that, Lou. I love to teach people how to finish because I think that's important to share what you know.
Ooh, alternative to walnut shells in your drums. She's allergic to walnut shells.
I would put fiber fill and at the bottom do a drapery, like 2 or 3 drapery weights. You can get them on Amazon, about 30 or 40 of them for about $20. Just stuff it with fiber fill and put a couple drapery weights in the bottom before you sew the bottom on, and that'll help keep it. Or you can use sawdust. Sawdust has some weight to it too. But if you use sawdust, I would not use any fiber fill. I would just use sawdust alone. And sawdust is rodent gerbil bedding. You just get it at a pet store. Make sure you get one that says kiln dried and clean. And if you use that, there's oils in it, so make sure that you line your pieces. I mean, if it's kiln dried, there's a less chance of it having oils, but it'll still be not acid free. So make sure you at least line it. I would do interfacing and line it. That makes sense.
What do you line it with?
Quilting cotton.
Oh, you probably said that.
Interfacing and then quilting cotton is what I would do.
Be nice to learn about the different kinds of silk and what fabrics to use them on. Ooh.
Well, that's advanced. I have already mentioned that to you. I agree with that. I think it would be too, but I think that's in our starter series. That's a ways down the road before we start talking about silk.
That's an interesting one to tackle, though. You mentioned that to me?
No, yes, because I said I never know because like what you're doing on that one where it's going to be the tiny one, whatever one that is, the one that you saw at the attic, and you're using that 103. I don't understand what that's about. Oh. You know what I mean? I don't understand when you use that or what. I just don't understand that. So I would like to learn about that too. Can I set in on that one?
Sure.
Because I don't know what I'm doing.
Because I'm not necessarily an expert, but sure, you can sit on that. That'd be great.
Well, Charlotte's giving her information for wool roving. I find that's fine. Wool roving is fine if you can find it. I think it's a little expensive to stuff large things with, especially large that. Large washers are okay, but drapery weights are covered. And so they, what are washers made out of? I always worry about them rusting.
Well, they're galvanized steel, but depending on the quality, they will rust.
Yeah, so that's why I always use drapery weights because they're wrapped.
Yeah, if you get cheap washers, well, it's like cheap fastener hardware of any kind, screws, bolts, nuts, whatever. You get cheap stuff that's not coated properly, and it will rust. And I'd be hesitant to put that stuff inside something like that because, especially if you live in a humid environment, I would just be hesitant.
I was going to say, Kathy Ray has a really good thing on all different kinds of threads and what fabrics to use them on. And I think she did a video on that.
Okay. So we could just use that. Or we could get Kathy to tell us.
Yeah, that's right. Somebody
She'd be...
suggested Jean Lee.
Yeah, she knows a couple things, that Jean Lee. Especially when it comes to small count stuff. Holy smokes.
BBs. What are BBs? BBs is shot, isn't it? Lead
Yeah,
shot.
I wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't do that
Because
either.
I don't think those are coated with anything.
Emery is very expensive. But emery is heavy. But I don't think in a drum, the amount that you would need to put in a drum would be contra. What do you want? What do I want to say? Contraindicated. Contra.
There you go. Way to go medical on us.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
That was impressive there. What is it? What is Gary's not an expert. He just plays one on floss tube.
I think you're an expert.
It's all acting.
No.
Yeah. Ann Thompson agreeing with me. Yeah, I would not use BBs. Nope. Yeah, I think, doggone it, I did it again. I think that your drapery weight thing, here I got Vanna disease, I can't talk. I think that's really excellent because they're coated.
Yes, that's why I use them. I have a reason for everything.
That's what I've heard.
I mean, I really do. I try to really. I don't share anything unless I know it to be.
Shepherd's Needles sponsoring this half hour, 15% off your order through March 31st, and you get a gift. And we still don't know what the gift is, do we? Everyone's keeping it. What did we?
No, the corner.
Oh, the corner thing. Yeah. That's right, because then I was supposed to get corner things made, and then I informed you that I was already working on that, and then you complained that I had not told you, and then I apologized for not telling you everything.
The Joann's does have silicone beads. I'm talking. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, I know that's how it all went down.
It's fine. Go back to your finishing thing.
I know. They're asking me all these questions. Glass marbles would work. Where do you get those glass marbles? Like, that's a good idea, because they have those glass marbles for like floral in the floral aisle, and they have flat ones. That's a good idea, Kathy Yance. That is a very good idea, and they're cheap and they're heavy too. Awesome. Ooh, I've got lots. That was a great idea. What was I going to say? Silicone beads. You can put them in for weight, Leslie, but they're not very heavy. I don't feel like they are. Not as heavy as what 2 or 3 drapery weights are. Suit coat weights, kind of the same thing, Sandy, as drapery weights, and drapery weights are at Joann's, or you can get them in bulk on Amazon cheaper.
Cheaper than Joann's? Wow.
Okay, so here's Paula. Must be an EGA member, and she said that they have used shots for years in an enclosed bag for frame weights with no problems. But for frame weights, not in stitching.
Right.
I would not put, even if it was in a bag, I would not put, that's just me. But, anybody can do what they want to do, because that is why it's so great to be your own person. You can do whatever you want to do. You can even put a rock in there if you wanted to. Fishing weights, but see, they're lead and they're not covered. But if you would cover them, it would be the same thing as drapery weights. But the marbles, I think, the flat marbles, that was a great idea.
Well, I learned something. That's outstanding.
That was really a great idea. I don't think that Jody, that I have used both the silicone beads from Joann's and the glass micro beads, and I do not think that they're very heavy. They're great for like making dolls and stuff. They give just the right amount of weight for that, but they're not like the right, in my opinion. If anybody's asking my opinion, maybe they're not. Maybe they're done with me talking about it. But in my opinion, I don't think the silicone beads and the whatever. So Helen said that she used shot in an enclosed bag for a paperweight about 30 years ago in a class, and it is still fine. So everybody needs to go out and buy a bunch of BBs and put them in bags and put them in your stitching, and that'll be fine. I'm going to use marbles because I think that was a fantastic idea.
Yeah, marble's absolutely inert. That's good.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about anything. Yeah. Now see here, Charlotte, good quality washers dipped in a coating. Yeah, without a doubt. Then you don't have to worry about it. Yeah. The trouble with especially if you go cheap washers is if the coating is thin even at one spot, rust will start, and then it gets underneath that coating, and
peel it off.
And you can't see it happen, and the next thing you know, you get a little spot on your needlework, and you're not happy.
But by the time that happens, you might be dead.
Yeah, there's that possibility.
Oh, who cares?
There's that possibility too. Yeah. That was uplifting. Thank you.
No problem. That's sometimes the only way to end the story is just say, yep, well, by that time you might be dead, so whatever. Okay, so it's 9 o'clock, Gary. 9 o'clock.
Is it already?
Yep.
Hey, I got some stitching done tonight. I may just keep doing this. I kind of
did. I'm going to go upstairs and try to wind my husband into staying up later.
Okay. Best of luck there. All right. Yeah, thanks to Shepherd's Needle. Quickly get those emails in to get in on the drawing for the 2 charts from the heart, Wendy, Bee Skep Garden, and Sampler Petites Part 1. So get those in quickly. Thanks to Fire Poppies and Shepherd's Needle. And please tell people about our Easter happening. And if you want to use the artwork, you can download it from the wetalkfiber.com from our homepage. You can download it from there, but spread the word. We really appreciate anybody who can help us spread the word. Want to see if we can get a lot of people there. So, yay, we're back. Gay Ann Rogers tomorrow, and then we're back Monday night at 8 o'clock. And one thing we learned, go to YouTube, subscribe, and click on the bell that gets you all the notifications.
And put shot in socks. Go get some glass marbles when everything reopens, and what else? And then in 100 years, who gives a crap? We might be dead. We'll be dead by then. It doesn't matter.
Right. The email is emails at the top of the screen, bonnet@wetalkfiber.com. Right up there. Thanks.
Okay. Awesome.
Monday night. Thanks. Okay. Bye.
Bye, Gary.
Bye.